Four big developments in the past 48 hours. Aussie CHF looking real good. Canada Business Survey added to some massive moves for the USD CAD. PPI came out way better than expected, and Trump finally admits to not having sex with the porn star he had sex with. Let's roll the intro. Traders, what's going on, guys? I want to give you guys a quick update on what I'm seeing here fundamentally in today's markets. It's your boy Cleveland Bishop. Hope you guys are having an awesome Tuesday. I want to give you guys first an update on the Aussie CHF, a play that we've been looking at now for, I guess, the past 2 weeks. Okay, a few weeks ago, we were looking to go long, didn't get it. Yesterday, I said this. Also want to play the Aussie CHF long. All right, that's something that we talked about yesterday on the Sunday market breakdown. Make sure you guys go check that out. That'll also be just because Australia's been hit really hard in the past 2 months. I felt as if a little relief would come in. Maybe you saw that on the Aussie USD. Maybe you saw that on the Aussie CHF. There's a lot of other Aussie crosses, but those were the two structurally that I like the most. And surprisingly, those are having the best price moves. So I think we hit off on something there, right? So getting a lot of good results from the team in terms of everyone buying into that up move. Hopefully we can now not only sustain this high, but break out of this high and potentially run to the 50% retracement of this here fib. Okay, we'll see what happens there. The reason why I didn't want to play it so much on the Aussie USD was because I thought that it'd be a little bit risky to play long Aussie USD when we are anticipating US dollar strength. So that's why I said, hey, maybe we should play it over there on the Aussie CHF. Counterparty risk, guys, exists with all these pairs. You got to be careful. But what are we seeing with the US dollar right now? Falling off a cliff. Here's the dollar index. US dollar not doing so well. And why is that? You know, it's very interesting to see that the dollar is sliding so much, especially after a positive producers price index. That's business inflation. Okay, we are seeing an uptick dramatically higher than expected. 0.03 was the actual number. 0.01 was the forecast. Okay, so again, why are we seeing such a massive sell-off here on the dollar? I think it's because most of the market participants are waiting for the CPI data that's coming out tomorrow. Okay, now producers price index has performed well all throughout 2018. CPI has not, and that's what really matters. That's what really gets inflation happening in the economy. Okay, consumer prices increases, more money gets passed around in the economy. Boom, you have more capital being passed around in the economy, you have more inflation. All right, that gives the central bankers a precautionary stance on raising rates. All right, so bankers should look at the PPI and say, hey, this is good, but a lot of them are reserving that outlook for, hey, 3 rate hikes, 4 rate hikes in 2018 for the CPI data that drops tomorrow. So make sure you guys are here because I'll be talking about that as well, which means technically for you to know that I talked about it, you'd have to be subscribed. You can press a cool little button that allows you to watch these videos below. And if you enjoy the content, of course, like the video for your boy. I appreciate it. All right. Yesterday, we knew that the business survey was going to have an effect on the CAD, but not to this effect. Okay, we've seen 2 legs down on the USD CAD, which has brought us down to close to a 50% retracement level, right? We were hovering right around the 38.2, broke that, and now markets are moving. I think last time I checked, we were down 0.66 for the day. Okay, so will CAD ever have a little pullback? We'll have to wait and see. Maybe the inflation data tomorrow is going to give CAD that up move. But what's interesting is we didn't see too much of a price move on the other CAD crosses, even when it comes to the actual business survey. Of course, we saw a massive price move today because of the US dollar falling off a bit. But yesterday, when you look at the BOC, check out some of your other pairs, Euro CAD, Aussie CAD, GBP CAD. The price move on the USD CAD was dramatically higher. All right, so pretty interesting. A lot of that play for the business confidence was coming in from the US dollar denominated cross. Pretty interesting stuff there. Okay, lastly, Trump mentioned while he was about to head into Air Force One that, hey, you know, I had not had sex with that porn star. He mentioned that he had no idea that Michael Cohen sent over $130,000 to Stormy Daniels. Pretty interesting stuff. The reason I mention this is because, folks, this does affect your market. Trump has been adding a lot of volatility to markets for the past 2 months, and this is no different, right? When you have the FBI raid, okay, your longtime lawyer for his business and his house, and, you know, looking for different things and involving this case, that's a pretty big deal. Okay, so that's what happened. All right, the FBI raided Michael Cohen's crib and his offices. That's crazy. Okay, I mean, usually if you get your house raided, it's not because someone thinks you might have done something wrong. You probably got something on you to get that warrant warranted. All right, folks, let's see what we get this week. We still have some pretty interesting price moves ahead with the CPI data that's going to be coming out. Draghi is also going to be speaking on Thursday, so that again may add to be a catalyst for the Euro-U and some of the other Euro crosses. I know some of my guys are looking at some of our Euro pairs. By the way, good job to Donovan. Donovan was shorting CAD since last Thursday. That's quite a good price move there that you caught. If you guys got any questions, just throw them down below. That's pretty cool there. If you guys want to trade with us and catch some of today's market videos, head over to the link below. And I hope to talk to you guys real soon. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.